Hello class, welcome to COMN120 online section, Network Essentials Summer 1 2020. My name is Joel. I'll be your instructor for this course for this semester. This is an orientation for Canvas and for the syllabus, and you'll have another video related to test out and what to do in the process to go about, going for the course and how to log in and etc. First of all, I hope everyone is doing well and you guys are staying safe, and your family, your loved one are staying safe, and you're doing as okay as possible with this crazy, insane pandemic that we have. Let's go ahead and jump into the syllabus. So if you go under syllabus, you'll be able to find it right there. Then name is Joel, like I stated. I'll be your coordinator for the course. The best way to get hold of me is email. I do check my email 7 days a week. Really the fastest way to do it. Now, what I ask of you, please remember to type COMN120 WWW01 in the subject line when you create the email. I do utilize emails tremendously, your MCC email. Now, Canvas, the new Canvas has a way also of inbox of emailing within Canvas. Please don't count on that. Use your normal email, because your normal email goes directly to my phone, so I'll be able to see it immediately. If now the problem, like I stated, if you don't put that COMN120, I won't know it's from a student. So I receive, especially with the pandemic going on right now, we receive, I'm not kidding, faculties are receiving an average of 100 email or so a day. So it's really hard to go through them. If I don't see it's from a student, then I might, I don't know, miss it. I might not see it. I might get ignored or something like that. Or I'll have to reply to you to ask you what class you're referring to. So it will take a lot longer for me to reply to you. Please remember to do that in the subject line. I'll know it's from a student. I'll know it's a 9-on-1 email, meaning I have to reply to it immediately. If you don't get a reply from me within 24 hours, like 24 hours, not just 3 hours, 24 hours, please send it again. Keep sending, harassing me until you get an answer from me. Please do so. So, going on to attendance. Attendance is purely for the folks that have financial aid. That's what really financial aid requires from us, to take attendance. That's not related to the work. It's a survey that you have to take within Canvas. Please remember to do it, and you'll be able to see a to-do list right there on the right side. Every week you'll have one that you'll need to complete. So it's just the one question. You click on it, that you're present for the day, and this will be available when the semester starts, which is on the 26th of May at midnight. That's when this will show up. So you need to complete this before Monday of the following week. We start on a Tuesday, so the week starts on a Tuesday midnight, ends on a Monday 11:59 p.m. before the following Tuesday. So you need to complete that. If you don't complete it, you'll be marked absent, even though you did your work for the week. Those are the requirements for financial aid. We have no control over it, and once that is submitted, it cannot be changed. If you don't have financial aid, you're paying out of pocket. Please don't worry about the attendance. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to complete it. So course description, it's described in here. It's just an introduction for computer networking. It gives you a basic of terminology, concepts, few ideas of what those are, few tools that you need to complete. So it's an overall general study for computer networking in general. So if your major is computer networking, it's a good base to understand what those are. We'll talk about, wide area networks, protocols, OSI model, etc., etc. So it's a good overview. And also what we use, the documentation we use for the course prepares you 100% for the CompTIA Net Plus exam, which is, a good idea to get if you're a networking major, which you can take at MOD, hopefully when we reopen soon. As we are a testing center for CompTIA, you'll be able to take Net Plus, Security Plus, Linux Plus, and A Plus, and those are discounted compared to what you pay outside. It's half of the price. So, and a lot of our other courses also prepare you for those certifications, which are really tremendously a plus for you when you are ready to go ahead and apply for a job in the field. So what you'll need is to get an account with Test Out for the Net Plus Network Pro, and that's something that you can either purchase from the bookstore. So it's a code that you need to buy from the bookstore, or you can buy it from directly from testout.com, and I emailed you last week the code, a discount code that you guys can utilize to purchase it. And I think it's like $400, the regular price, or 500, and you can get it for 120ish if I recall well. So it's one of those things that you guys can go, if you're paying out of pocket, you can get it from there. So competencies, please read that. I'm not going to waste your time on it for you to watch the video. I know you guys fall asleep pretty quickly when you're listening to teachers. Class expectations, same thing. So assignments, endpoint values. 90% of the work is completed in test out, which is an application, a URL that you'll be able to use from anywhere from home, as long as you have internet, which you will not have a problem of not, the application going down and etc. It will be just fine from anywhere you can utilize it. And then there's one more thing that you'll have to do in Canvas, which are discussion questions. You'll have weekly discussion questions. If you go under home, you'll be able, you don't need home, I'm sorry. If you go under discussions, you'll find the first one that you'll need to complete. Usually there are a question or two. The first question is, DQ1, that's the one that you need to complete. You have an initial post that you have to complete, and then you have one reply that you have to do to one of your peers. So you answer, like for example, for the first one, you have two questions, 1 and then 2. You have to answer those before Friday, 5/29, before 11:59 p.m. Then you do one reply to your peer. When I say reply, it's not just I agree with you, good job, or I disagree, or no. The reply has to be you adding substance, adding content to whatever the post is. Your initial post has to be one paragraph. It's just a single one, which is 5 full sentences. And your reply has to be also one paragraph, which is anywhere between 4 to 5 sentences. So you have to provide full content, meaning adding more data to the person, what they added. And that is an easy, you'll see in a sec right here, that's an easy 15% of your grade. So there is no right or wrong answers. They're usually questions that I have for you that don't have, like, it's not a definition or something like that. And I don't just want you to go ahead and copy and paste from the net. That's not the goal. I want you to give me your own answer. Please read whatever you have to read and then type your own wording of 5 sentences. I think everybody can do that. That is 15% of your grade. So right there, that's easy points that you guys can utilize, to guaranteed for the course, the semester. So those are usually, like I stated, they're due. Initial post is usually due on Friday. So for example, we start on Tuesday. You have until Friday before 11:59 p.m. to post the first initial post. Then you have until Monday, before the week starts, before 11:59 p.m. to have one single reply. And those you'll have a total of 6 to 8 discussion questions during the semester. So please remember to focus on that, as these are critical that you need to complete. Then from there, the grade, everything else, like I said, everything else is done in LabSim, which you'll be graded on labs, hands-on labs that you'll have to complete within test out. And then there is quizzes, which are called exams actually, that you'll need to complete. And I'll show you in a sec when we talk about it, how can you earn 100% on each one of those. I will show you a way of earning 100% on each one of them. And that is 60% of your grade. 60 and 15, that's 75% of your grade. That is, you can earn 100% on it. So right there, you have a guaranteed passing grade. The only thing left is for you to do more studying and do well on the 2 tests, test 1 and test 2 of your, to earn 100% of the grade. And trust me, it is feasible. I just finished this in this past winter semester. I've had almost 1/3 of the class that earned 100% on each one of those. So it is very much feasible if you just spend some time. It's not time consuming. It's not hard, but it's time consuming, especially that this is a half a semester. So everything is compressed. There is a lot of work that you have to do. So what we do in 2 weeks time frame, you guys will be doing that in a single week. So everything is going to be condensed. You cannot fall behind as like, oh, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow and wait. And then boom, it's the end of the week and you don't have time to get it done. So it's not hard at all. It's just time consuming, especially for the folks that don't have a background in networking. Grades, the usual. You guys are used to it. We already talked about the course point, possible points. So right here, you see the 7 weeks that we have. Those 7 weeks are divided. Each week you'll have something that you need to complete. So week 1, you'll need to complete section 1 or chapter 1. I don't know what they call it now. They changed it from chapter 1 to section 1, from section 1 to chapter 1. It means the same thing. Section means chapter 1 and 2. So you need to complete all the exams, which are actually quizzes, and all the labs in section 1 and 2. And you need to complete the discussion one before the end of week 1, which is due before June 1st, 2020, before 11:59 p.m. And then it's the same thing for week 2, 3, and then week 4, you'll have your test 1, which I'll give you a practice for it that you guys will be able to take. So, and you'll have similar questions to the practice exam. Then you'll have same thing until we get to week 7, and that'll be the end of it. So right there, you have a total of chapters 1 through 11 that we'll cover. There is a total, I think, of 13 or 14 chapters in test out. We're not going to cover all of it, but if you guys want to study for the Net Plus exam, it's a good idea to go for all of them. Late policy, I don't accept late work. I expect your work to be done on Monday at 11:59 p.m. So on Tuesday morning, when I go to grade, I'll be grading whatever is already completed. Now, if an emergency happened, hopefully nothing serious will happen to your loved ones, please get hold of me. I'll see what I can do from getting it approved by my boss, and then we'll talk about it at that time. Now, what if you're missing 2 quizzes that you did not complete? What should you do? Should you contact me? Please do not contact me. If you see that it's not graded in Canvas, if you do not have a grade in Canvas, don't ask me, just go ahead and get it done. I will accept it as is. I will not take any points, nothing. So if you're missing a lab or something, and then you woke up at 8 a.m. on Tuesday morning, the start of the next week, and I did not grade. I'm not going to grade at 8 in the morning. I'll probably grade midday or something like that, or afternoon. Please go ahead and get it done. Do not ask me. Just tackle it, get it done, and I will accept it as is, hey, I didn't see anything. So withdrawal policy, please contact the registrar office, and hopefully that will not be needed at all. NS grade is basically a failing grade. Financial aid, if you have a question, please contact financial aid services. Incomplete policy, I don't give incompletes for the course. School policies, you have to have 70% with the passing grade to get an incomplete, which is a passing grade. Cheating, I don't think that's going to be a problem. Hopefully not. Just do your own work and it will be just fine. Statement of accommodation, if you have any disabilities, you qualify for any of this, American, Title IX, etc., please contact Disability Services. They will tell you what needs to be done, and you'll be able to provide me any paperwork, and I'll work around it. That won't be a problem at all or whatsoever. Tutoring, I do not believe there's tutoring, especially with what's going on now that the campus is closed. I honestly think that everything is going to be fine as long as you spend time to do the reading and go through the material. There's a lot of videos also showing you how stuff needs to be done in test out, and we'll go over that in a sec. And honestly, you should be just fine. MCC Care Team, I think this is useful, especially with what we're going through. If you have any questions, please contact them. This is a bunch of professional folks that will help you and provide you assistance. They're professionals. I'm not a professional to help you through personal stuff, but these guys will be able to provide you with that. Honor code, please read that. System policy, read it. The only thing I'll ask you from a student's responsibilities, please check announcements through Canvas throughout the week, and check your MCC email, my email. That is the way I will contact you, like I did last week by shooting you an email to everyone. That's the way I'll do it. If there is an emergency, I need you to worry about something, I need you to look into something, please do so a few times during the week. It will take you a minute to log in and check it out, and then just to be sure that everything is fine. Syllabus may change. I hope nothing will change with the syllabus. If there is any changement, possibly, but we never know what will happen. I will make an update of the syllabus. I will post a new one in Canvas. I will post an announcement, and I will shoot you an email to let you know. So please, that's why I need you to keep track of everything in there. So these read that. First, second half semester dates. There's few days that I put in there. I put also the links for you to review. Hopefully those will help you through the process. So first thing first, what you need to get done, log in, watch the video. If you guys are watching it, that means you did the first proper thing, which is watching the video right here. Then from there you go down a little bit. There is a form that I need you to fill, actually e-learning that I want you to fill out. It's a one-time thing that you have to do every semester that you take. So you'll go ahead under, you open the link, you go under summer, if it shows up, spring summer, and then you follow the course, which is COMN120. Fill in this information, and then you're good to go. Then from there, what you can do is basically go under discussions tab, and then introduce yourself. A quick basic introduction. You'll find an introduction to everyone. You'll be able to see. I'll have also one for myself later. I will open that for you. When it shows up, when you'll be able to get this done, which is an introduction. Few questions that you need to answer: your name, why are you in the class, what degree are you going for at MOT, and then what is your goal when you complete. Are you planning on moving to a four-year institution? Are you looking at trying to get a job? What's your thing that you want to do? And then anything extra you would like to share about yourself, fun you do, crazy stuff, whatever whatever you want to do. So under modules, you'll find just the attendance, the weekly attendance, and then under welcome to CMN 120, the one that you guys clicked on, that's what you'll see here. You'll be able to see that. So if you go back to modules, then you'll see the weekly attendance that you'll be able to complete. And also I will have a document under, getting started. So I'll have something for you later that will pop up, when the semester starts, that will walk you through it as to what you'll be able to complete, on test out and etc. And that is what I submitted, email to you last week as to, a discount code that you'll be able to take, and then purchase that. And that is what the next video will show you how to do that within test out, how to create your account, and how to log in, and how to go through that process. I wish you a wonderful semester. Please, please, please get hold of me. Do not wait until the end of semester to get hold of me, or after week 1 or 2. That is very much too late. Like I stated, this is 7 weeks, so it's half of a semester. Please jump on any issues you might have as soon as possible. If I have to call you, I will call you. If we have to do a Zoom conferencing, I'll be more than happy to do that with you. I just want you to be successful, pass the class, and move on with your classes, especially that this is a prerequisite for a lot of computer courses that you'll need to take in the winter semester or in the fall semester, and etc. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody will do well in this course, and I wish you the best. And then please keep in touch. Thank you guys.